Hey everyone, welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Sam and Max Loga. Today will be episode 92, Logalympics Volume IV. That's right, it's Logalympics week, folks. What are your thoughts on that, Max and Sam?
It's one of the more exciting weeks, I think, in my summertime. I like when we get to go and play, and I like playing yard games, and I like hanging out and drinking with everybody. So it's always a good time.
I like it. Sam, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's always a good week. Usually common, happens around the 4th, and that just makes it that much more special. So it should be a good one.
I like it. It's good stuff. Today will be Wednesday, July 3rd. But with that, it's a good time to remind everyone that the Michigan Wolverines are still the 2023-2024 college football national champions. That's right. Along with our Loga Olympic talk, which is essentially going to be a preview for the Loga Olympics of the 2024 version, Volume 4. We're also going to do a Serenity now. We're going to do a Max's Moments, and we're going to have our woo off. With that, let's get it going, boys. Episode 92 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports, Loga Olympics, Volume 4.
Happy 4th of July, too. If you're listening to this, happy 4th of July. It may just be the Loga Olympics preview, but it is 4th of July. So happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th, everyone. Well done, Max. Good music. America's birthday. We might have had the world's worst debate, and we might have potentially the world's worst leaders, but we still live in the greatest country in the whole wide world, so never forget that. Let's get it going with the woo off. I started last week. We're gonna let Sam go first this week for the woo off. Woo off presented by Alani New. Woo! It gets the people going.
Yeah, my woo moment is kind of like a lot of moments. It's the Detroit Red Wings draft and free agency agenda. They did great. It's looking fantastic. That is my woo moment.
All right, what was your favorite signing so far or draftee?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I would say I can't remember his name, but the defenseman. I like that. I think that's going to be very important for them.
Gustafson. I like that too. 1-3 for your woo off moment. Not knowing anyone really who they signed and making that your woo moment's tough to be the high-rated woo off, but we'll move on. Max.
So I was out on the West Coast, and I was fortunate enough to go to a Portland Timbers game. And my woo moment consists for the Portland Timbers, who were down 2-0 the whole game, clawed their way back to win 3-2 in stoppage time. But the woo moment is a man by Darren Asperilla, played his last game for the Timbers, had the game-winning assist in stoppage time with 2 minutes to go. The whole crowd went nuts. They lit off like smoke ears in the crowd. Saw the guy cut the timber. It was a moment. It was electric.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll go 5-2. Probably would have been higher if you would have given the woo moment to the actual guy who scored the goal. But I respect the assist giver.
I mean, yeah. Well, if it wasn't for the guy who gave him the ball, they wouldn't even scored. So
that's true. You have to put it on the table in order to eat it. That's
absolutely.
All right,
USA.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get to the United States of America sucking ass in a second here. My woo moment. Derek Skubal. He a dog. Derek Skubal is head and shoulders above every other Detroit Tiger on the Detroit Tigers roster. He has a 2.35 ERA. He's going to be an all-star. He has a good chance to win the AL Cy Young. I just hope they keep him. Don't trade him. He is the future of Detroit Tigers baseball. He's a freaking dog. Derek Skubal. Woo!
6-3. If you would have said he was going to be an all-star starter, I would have given you a 7-5.
Well, that goes down to politics. We can't call that. All right, good work, boys. You both said things that are in the. I feel like things that the other two need to also comment on in our roundtable. So let's go first with Sam's. Sam's, you mentioned the NHL or the Red Wings signings. So you said Gustafsson was your favorite signee. Max, what were your thoughts? And then I'm sure you're stoked about Kane coming back. But any other thoughts?
Yeah, I'm really stoked about Kane coming back. I just think he gives a veteran presence into the locker room that the Red Wings need. I really don't know what Eisman's doing, signing 4 goalies and 3 of them to 2-way contracts. I mean, hopefully he's going to trade them to some team that's gullible and they get something back. But I did see today they have the most capital still all through this point of free agency. So they have like 35,000 or 35 million to play with, which is a lot in hockey. So hopefully maybe he's got some tricks up his sleeve here
Like
to
a whole line.
do something. Yeah. So they can maybe go get some guy, a cornerstone. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm with it. Sam was a good call with Gustafsson. I think that's a really good pickup on the D. Gonna run there, be the number one on their number 2 power play. He'll be like the point man, hopefully there. Yeah, I like what the Red Wings have done. I've read like kind of like Max said, a little head scratching with the goalies.
They need
What
one.
was that?
They need one. So
Yeah, they need a good one.
yeah, that's why they have 4. They're just throwing darts at a board.
Yep, throw as many slippery noodles off the wall and see which one sticks. So hopefully one sticks this year. And Eisman was quoted when off season started saying basically he's going to go get someone big, someone that they can kind of like join forces with Larkin. So looking forward to see who that is, and hopefully they do fall through with that.
Thought it was going to be Stamkos.
Gosh, that's wild. He went to the Predators. That's gross.
Yeah, Predators dropped a lot of money for him in March or so, but whatever. So hopefully there is somebody out there that the Red Wings can go and get maybe a little trade, maybe a little money, get the job done.
Yeah, I don't know any names. Do either of you? Someone that you'd like to see in a Red Wings jersey? And so Sam, you said Stamkos. Anyone else?
No clue, honestly. It's not. The unfortunate thing is it's going to be somebody old, probably like another Kane, but younger. That's probably what they need. They need, they need that. They don't need another young person. They need experience.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I don't have any names. They do need someone worthwhile. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Also free agency in the NBA. Pistons join the Red Wings and having the most cap states in the respective league. Pistons have made a couple moves. Tobias Harris comes back to Detroit. Tim Hardaway, Michigan man, comes back to the great state of Michigan. And then Paul George went to the Sixers. That was kind of wild. Any other thoughts from Sam or Max, either of you, just regarding generally the NBA free agency so far?
It's crazy how much money they can throw out. Like Jason Tatum just signed $313 million or 316. It's absolutely absurd. But the Pistons got a new coach, JB Bickerstaff. So that's exciting. Don't really know anything about him, but here we go, I guess. I'm excited that they got Tim Hardaway. Maybe he can coach the young kids like Cade how to win, because Tim is a winner. So maybe he can rub off on Cade.
And speaking of Cade, huge ass contract. Shout out to the Pistons for doing that, right? Max for Cade Cunningham. So love to see that. Max was waiting for that one. And the Pistons drafted their first number 5 overall. I think it's Holland, his last name.
Ron
Holland. Sound right?
Sounds right.
Yeah, he's a freak athlete. Very subpar shooter. One of the bigger things the Pistons needed. So I'm sure that'll work out.
They got enough freak out. Yeah. Let's just get more freak athletes that just pass the ball around.
Got a lot of slashers. Not a lot of people to, once you slash, to kick it to, but it'll work out. Sam, what are your thoughts generally on NBA, Pistons, anything else NBA wise?
Yeah, I'll start caring when the Pistons win. I ain't gonna lie. I'll hop on that bandwagon and start better. Until then, couldn't care less.
Fair enough. Respect that. I respect that energy. All right, let's keep cooking. So, Max, you went to an MLS game. You saw the Portland Timbers live. You kind of gave us a little bit. You were there. You said that was your woo moment. Want to speak generally on how that stadium was over in Portland? What are your thoughts on, just that?
I know it's a long, long ways away from me, but they stole my heart. The Portland Timbers are my MLS team. If we get around to doing that, they are my MLS team. From the national anthem to 10 minutes after the game. Their army didn't stop singing. The energy was electric in the building. There's people with trumpets and that's a trumpet. Yeah, trumpets in the stands, playing drums, doing trumpets, lighting off smoke things. The stadium itself was built for them, and it was an amazing experience to be in the stadium. So
you recommend it?
Overall, unreal. What'd you say?
You recommend it?
I would recommend it, even if you don't like soccer. There's a lot to look at there. I'd recommend it.
What do you mean by that? What was there a lot to look at?
Well, Portland's like slogan is "Keep Portland Weird," so you can just take from there.
Nice. Fair enough. All right, I like it. All right, let's stay with soccer. Give me an update on the Copa Americas and your thoughts on Team USA and their shithole performance.
I mean, I don't know what you expect. It's USA. They played exactly how you expect them to play. Horrible, rushed, trying to score watch the other game to know what you need to do instead of just playing the game. It was, all around bad. But at the end of the day, that's the US soccer we've come to know. So not surprised.
Not surprised. I'm surprised. To finish third in the group when you have Bolivia, Panama, and Uruguay. I don't know. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. I think the only good thing that's going to come from it is that Berhalter is definitely going to get fired. So that's good, I guess. But if they don't make it, I'll say it, semis in the World Cup, it'll be a failure to my mind. I mean, you're laughing. Do you know what they're ranked right now in FIFA?
No.
Go ahead and take a guess.
30, 40?
Yeah. They're ranked 11th.
Dear God. That's rough.
No, it's spot on. They are a very good team.
I don't think so. You drop them in the Euros, they don't even score a goal. They are worse than every single team that's played in the Euros right now. Georgia could beat them.
No, USA beats Turkey. Turkey's going to the semis.
Are you kidding me? Georgia kept Spain, the best team in the world right now, to only 3 goals. They only scored 3. Georgia beat them. Easy. The US is not. The US couldn't even connect 3 passes in a row. They're bad.
Did you watch the game? Yes, they could.
Okay, yeah, sure. Was there possession? It was horrible. It was no control at any moment. It was chickens with their heads cut off.
All right, fair enough. How do you fix the problem, in your opinion?
You get rid of the coach.
Yep.
Get rid of the format. And you have to go. You have to scrap it all. You got to scrap it all.
I'm going to intervene here. The U.S. is good. They have athletes. Chris Pulisic can play with any player in the world. He is a freak athlete. Reyna is a freak athlete. McKinnon didn't play last night, but he's also very good. They have dogs. They need structure. They need a better game plan. They need structure. Sam is right. It was like chickens running around with their heads cut off. Maybe that's how Uruguay wanted it, because there was fouls on every play. And Uruguay knew what they were doing. Maybe that was what they were after. But still, it looked unprepared, running around. They had a game plan, but I feel like they veered from it once it didn't work. And instead of sticking to it for the first, it was first 20 minutes until the guy got hurt and he got stretchered off, the U.S. looked like they were on their toes. And then ever since that, they took a step back.
Yeah. I think we're both right. I think spot on about needing a coach, Sam, and then structure needs to change. Agreed there. You need a coach who's not their friend. Like the same you said it earlier, saying showing the score was 1-1. Bro, just man, why are you caring about anyone else? I think he's too much of a homie with them. You need someone that they're gonna cry to. Carly Lloyd came out and said she hated all of their coaches. But you don't want a friend. You want someone who's gonna go ream them. And they need that, because I do think they have dogs. They have very good talent, just wasted.
They I watched Lexi Lawless's post game with Clint Dempson after the game, and Lexi Lawless did not hold back. I tried finding it before the podcast so I could freshen up on it, but if you give it a Google, Lexi Lawless brand about US, Greg Bullhalter, it's a good one. he says all the right things.
Yeah, agreed. Last word, Sam.
The World Cup is looking questionable in the U.S. if these are the stadiums that they're going to play at with the camera angles they're going to play at and the VAR they're going to have. They got to figure it out. 2 years away, grass isn't good, cameras aren't good. A lot to figure out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Before we get to that, that's a very good point. That goal shouldn't have counted for Uruguay. It was offside. I don't understand how that counted.
Yeah, but the angle was the camera. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And
maybe it wasn't offside. Yeah, the angle we all had on TV, it was offside. So,
and let's circle back to that camera. I had to get my binoculars out to watch the first half until they figured out they could go to a lower level. Oh my god. Yeah.
A lot of issues.
We said a couple weeks ago, Copa will always be the little stepbrother to the Euros.
I don't even know if they're related. So
yeah, I don't think I'll watch another second of Copa now at this point. I will watch Euros. And with that, who do you guys have winning it all? We are officially in the quarterfinals. So it's like one side is just extremely loaded. It is Portugal versus France, and then Spain versus Germany. Holy crap, for 2 great games. And then the other side is England versus Switzerland and Turkey versus Netherlands. Who do you guys have winning with that bracket, Max?
I wouldn't mind Portugal, and I wouldn't mind Netherlands. I'll give you that. 2 coming out each side.
Okay, Sam.
Man, crybaby Ronaldo. Trash.
Because he saw his mom, dude.
Man literally was crying. So good. No. It's I would say it's hard to root against Germany in Germany, but give me Spain. They've they're young. They figured it out. And then on the other side, Turkey would be fantastic. They, the
Cinderella story.
Those 2 teams. Give me Turkey.
I like it. I'll take England. I think England's gonna win it all. Easiest route. And then those other 4. I think France. Give me France. You gotta beat the best to be the best.
They've only scored France, 1 goal.
Yeah.
That, right?
No, more than that. They've
only scored 1 goal in the run of play.
In their round of play. So when 0-0 Netherlands.
They had an own goal.
2 own goals. And 2 different PK.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Who do they have? France and Portugal?
Yeah.
I think they beat Portugal.
Yeah, I don't think Portugal's that good. Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting. But Friday and Saturday are all those quarterfinals games, so that would be cool to watch. All right, good stuff there. Max, do you have anything else round table-ish?
Yeah, I do. Last thing, circling back to the NHL, was on the bottom of my list. Over the weekend was the draft, as we mentioned, and the Utah GM was on record leaking what the name may be. Did either of you catch it? Any guesses at what he has said?
I'll go with the Mammoths.
Mammoths? Sam?
Yeah, I think that's. I was trying to remember what the animal was. Yeah, I like that.
Well, he said Yetis.
Okay.
Their first overall draft pick. It's Jerome
Gillen's son.
Yes, thank you. He was on record. Yeah, he's gonna look good in a Utah, and he paused and he goes, Yeti's jersey, and then he's like, yeah, well, all the kids in Utah, they get on Twitter and they vote about 25 times a day, and that's what's in the lead right now. He's like, I don't know what you want from me. So that's it. Yetis it is.
Yeah, but the first year is just hockey club, right?
For now, like they're in a development camp, and all it says across their jersey is just Utah. So it's kind of funny.
4 letters. Shitty state. Sam, what else you got?
I don't think anything else.
All right. I have a couple things quickly. Like Max, I also went out west, but I went to Southern California. Max was in Pacific Northwest, I guess the Portland, Oregon area. I went to Anaheim, saw 2 Tigers and Angels games. One was a night game and one was a day game.
Yeah, is that an Amazon Angels hat? Is that what you're rocking?
Yeah, basically. It's got a little halo. It's got the Amazon A. No, it's a different logo that they have. I don't know. I don't like it. And Angel Stadium is the 5th oldest park in all of baseball, which is kind of crazy. I didn't realize that, but it's very nice. Cool ass big old helmets when you walk in, big baseball bats. A lot to look at. Very massive stadium. I don't know about the capacity. It's probably just about normal from like America and whatnot. You outlook into kind of like a mountain-esque kind of scene, and you can see the Honda Center off in the distance where the Ducks play. One weird thing about the park, though, you cannot walk all the way around on the lowest level. You actually have to go up to a second level. That is basically the lowest level at Comerica. So the lowest level is kind of a dungeon. You have to come upward. So that's a little odd. And then there are 4 levels, 5 levels, and there are 4 different concourses. So very big, very cool. Tigers were able to find a way to win the last game, so that was also sweet. Yeah.
Would you go back?
I would. I liked it. I would. Doesn't hurt seeing palm trees when you walk around the stadium. All right, boys. The last thing. Sorry, we're going to host a 2024 LTES Beer Olympics. We're signing up teams right now, so if you have any interest, reach out to Max, Sam, or I, and we'll get you signed up. Looking like it's going to be August 10th in Metro Detroit. Location TBD. So yeah, the LTES Beer Olympics. All right, boys. With that, let's move on to the main entree. Let's do the Logalympics Preview. So this is Volume 4, to let everyone know. The last 2 years, we've kind of played around with how we've set up the games and whatnot, and how we're going to do it. So we had a couple fluke winners. I think it was Max, and then I think Max, you were able to come back from behind and win last year too.
Oh yeah, back to back.
Okay, so and then the first ever winner of the Logalympics was myself. So we entered the 4th year. Seeing if Sam can break through maybe this year. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Sam? Can you do it?
I mean, I'm probably in better shape this year than I was previous years. I've been outside a little more. Had a few more yard games already this year. So yeah, I don't know. Luck might be on my side this year.
All right, we have hope. Hope springs eternal. I like that. Max, walk us through the format for this year.
I actually did have it pulled up on my laptop because this is Kalo is running it this year. He sent a thing today. K is for commissioner, I guess nowadays. So
I'm a fan.
It's different. Our format is we have bocce ball, cornhole, ladder ball, lawn darts, a little break, some dinner. I'm excited for the grand finale. I mean, what else do you want me to talk about? You want me to talk about the grand finale? Do you want me to give the whole rundown of our day? 8 a.m. wake up, eat mom's.
No, that's all right. So
have a Bloody Mary.
So last year we went singles and we alternated for each game. This year we're sticking with a partner, and that is who you're going to play with for the whole day. There's only going to be the 4 events. I think last year we had 10 events. There's 4 events in grand finale event. Yeah, the grand finale event is you shoot an arrow, it looks like, and then you're going to basically make a fire. So we're going to see how that goes. It's exciting. Like Sam said, he's a fan. It'll change up this year. So, Sam, what are you most excited for, and what are you the biggest fan of?
I think honestly the biggest thing that I really like about this year's setup is croquet. Game 1, bright and early, get it out the way. Spirits are going to be high. Everybody's fresh. It's going to be a very different perspective than the last game of the day. So it should be interesting.
Yep, croquet that doesn't do anything. Yep, I like that. That's a good point. Yep, croquet for no points. That's a good point, Sam. Thanks for reminding me of that. Max, what are you most excited for?
I like building fires and watching them burn things. Maybe I can get
Max,
this one.
have you ever built a fire?
I have.
Without lighter fluid?
Or gasoline? Then no, I haven't.
Or match.
But I do watch Survivor daily. So I think I am in good hopes for that fire building. Just my biggest worry for this is that we have partners and I cannot just solo dolo my way to a victory, which could be tough.
Sam, have you ever built a fire?
In the way that you're describing, no. But again, I've watched Survivor, watched a lot of survival shows, Bear Grylls. I'll figure it out. How hard could it be? Worst
That'd be-
case, I sneak a little packet of, a little lighter fluid or something. Just nobody knows.
That's a good point. You should.
What are you looking forward to, Dylan?
It's only supposed to rain 60% chance on Friday, so that's good. So the wood probably won't be too wet. So looking forward to that.
Hopefully it's humid and nothing lights.
Can't wait. I'm looking forward to. I just think the general idea of having the event. Where's the trophy at? Does anyone know?
It's at 12:40.
12:40. All right, good deal. I don't know. I just think it's fun playing yard games. I have not had the opportunity. Maybe Sam. It sounds like I haven't played a ton of yard games this summer. It's kind of been a busy summer, so I'm looking forward to playing some yard games. I'm also gonna. I don't know. I like playing bocce ball. Sam, we should bring that. Cornhole's a great game. Lawn darts is a lot of fun. Ladder ball, like Sam said, croquet is a lot of fun. So we're not going to use it for points this year, but it's still fun to play. So I don't know. I just like playing games.
That's so true. I haven't played a lot of yard games, but I mean, I'll give you my predictions. Can I run down my predictions for each game?
Yeah, sure. I like this. Keep going.
I got Sam and Hannah winning bocce ball. I think that's a game that they dominate in. Sam's been playing, I feel like, a lot. I got cornhole. I got me and my partner Courtney. I think we're gonna run that one. Ladder ball. I'm giving it to mom and dad. I know that's free for all. And then lawn darts, Dylan and Christina. And the grand finale, Olivia and Justin did not make any points.
Yeah, I have Olivia and Justin coming in dead last in my prediction as well. Yeah, I think mom and dad are going to be sneaky this year. I could see them actually having a chance to win it all.
These are all very winnable events by mom and dad. So
yeah, I think this year's more of a free for all. Especially if you're saddled down a little bit with the weight next to your left or right side. It could vary on how the different games come out. It wasn't included. I think there was a bracket, but I guess I'm a little confused. So how are we going to do this for the games? Do you guys know?
I have no idea. We're gonna have to ask Kay for commissioner.
Yeah. So I mean, so we're gonna play bocce ball. How are we gonna do that?
I throw a ball at other ball. Basic bocce ball.
No. I think so. We're playing croquet to get a seed. So then when you get that seed, then you're gonna play like the 1 versus the 5, and then the 4 versus the 3. I think that's how it's gonna be.
I think you're on to something there, Dylan. I think that is how it's drawn.
He added the bracket to the bottom. So depending how you do in croquet, if you do really well, and let's just assume that Olivia and Justin are last, do you match up with them every time? I don't know. That would be a question for Captain K. So
it will.
Yes. And Sam, is that a W shirt because you were anticipating winning this whole thing?
Yeah, I put it on. Didn't think about it. But yeah, why not?
Are you and Hannah confident?
I would say there is confidence. I don't know if we're confident.
Max, are you and Courtney confident?
Absolutely. We actually picked out our outfits today. We're coming in head to toe matching. I think we're going to be dialed in and have the attitude of give it our best, and we'll see what happens. It's the way I attack these, and usually it's worked pretty well the last 2 years. So make it a 3-peat.
Are you guys willing to bring cash so we can bet on each game individually?
I live in a cashless society, so
What was that?
I have no cash.
No cash. Cashless society. Fair enough. All right. Good deal. All right. Well, looking forward to it. Logalympics should be exciting. Hopefully, you guys have a little more energy come 2 days from now or 3 days from now, depending when this is getting broadcasted. But yeah, looking forward to it. Any other final thoughts on the Logalympics, Max?
No, but I'm really, like I said, leading off. I'm excited. It's a fun time for us. We get everybody together, and it's usually a pretty good time. So I'm excited.
All right, Sam.
Yeah, should be a great time. Great. It's gonna be, good vibes. I think it might rain, but I feel like the rain might make this one of the most epic Logalympics so far.
I like it. Have fun. That's what I'm looking forward to. Having some fun. All right, boys. Good stuff of episode 92 of Legally Teaching Engineering Sports, Logalympics Volume IV. Let's do a quick Starting Now segment sponsored by Stage Dream Designs. I have Starting Now tonight. It is actually something that happened to Max and I recently. We purchased tickets on an app. I think it was TickPick. It's happened to me on StubHub many times, where you get the tickets and the person fails to transfer you said tickets. Very, very unfortunate. Somehow the app needs to step in. It's happened to me 3 times this year. Once at a concert and twice at Tigers games. And essentially I've had to get a refund and then have to do different tickets, and the different tickets cost different amount of money, so more money usually. So Serenity freaking now, come on, ticket apps, step in and be better.
I just don't understand why they're not sitting in a little pool. Once you put them up for sale, they're sitting there, and if they don't sell, you can grab them. But if they're there, the app can send them out.
So when I would sell my basketball tickets, you would be required usually, like within an amount of days, to have the barcode already uploaded. You put the barcode in, so it just gets transferred automatically. I think that it needs to be required on every single website. I don't know which one I used. I don't know which one I used to sell my tickets. But that should be the solution, and I'm not sure why we haven't gone to that more evenly throughout all the different apps. Sam, you ever had an issue with that?
I don't buy enough tickets to have that issue, but it's definitely in the back of my head. But that's why they gotta charge all those service fees so they can keep that service up. Otherwise, they just fall right through.
It's fair. I'm probably promoting for more service fees, and that sucks. Damn it. That's a good point. Like I said, I did get reimbursed every time. It's just that you now are.
You shouldn't get reimbursed. You should get tickets. You should just get tickets. Like you said, you're like, yeah, give me money, but now it's 2 days till the event, and now everything's twice as much.
Yeah, and in the case most recently, it was the event's happening right now, and now it's been going on for 2 minutes, and we still can't go in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nope, agreed. All right, good episode, boys. Let's do one more thing. Let's do Max's Moments, brought to you by Planet Fitness. $10 a month to get access to everything you really truly need to be the best you. Search Google to find a Planet Fitness near you, and remember, thumbs up, asses out. I was always Planet Fitness, never a doubt. All right, Max, what is the best position on the soccer field by athleticism? Like left back?
I'm gonna step in right here. I played goalie in my outdoor league last weekend, and my legs and arms have not hurt more the entire year. So it's goalie.
All right, I like it. We're not even going to get your response, Max.
I am
All right,
still
that's fine.
It's been a week.
I like it. Sam, so what is this? Take a TV time out here. What is this team you're playing on?
Just a bunch of dudes. Outdoor league. Everybody's a lot younger than us, which is sad because we're not that old. And we're 1-4.
1-4? Is it just boys?
Yeah.
Men's
11 or 7? How many players? 11 players?
7 on a too big of a field.
Too big of a field for 7-on-7. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Have you scored?
What's the team name?
FC 216, and yeah, I score every game. It's not that hard. It ain't that serious. I scored as a goalie.
Apparently, it's too hard though. As you're 1-4.
Yeah, it's fine. We're a first half team. It's 2 halves. We get to the tournament. It's only 1 half. We'll be fine.
Oh, nice. There's an end of year tournament. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do all teams make it?
Yeah, all teams make it. You just get seeded out. 1 loss elimination. Play to the end.
You guys better win a couple and stay away from the number 1 seed.
Nah, we want that 1 seed again. They got lucky.
So what was like the score of a game that you lost? Like the worst one?
One I didn't go to was 10-2.
Ooh.
I was sick.
Fair enough. What was the worst one that you've been to?
We like 6-5. They've all been really close. Like 1 or 2 goals.
That's competitive. It's not like you're going out there and getting your asses kicked. That's
no, it's down to the wire. The one I played goalie, we lost in the last like 2 minutes. They just left me out to dry, and this dude was coming down at me. What do you do?
Fair enough. That's sweet. Sounds fun. What else are you gonna do in the state of Indiana, right? Play soccer on Wednesday night.
100%.
Yeah, I like it. All right, Max. Max's Moments brought to you by Planet Fitness. Question 2. Who is your favorite, or I guess question 1, I don't know, favorite ESPN personality of all time?
John Anderson.
Who just retired. or dipped out from Sports Center.
Yep, sad day. He was always funny. I remember him way back when the thing was still scrolling on the side.
He had been going at it for quite some time, to say the least. So yeah, shout out to John Anderson. That's a good one. All right, boys, good episode. That's all for episode 92 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports, Logalympics Volume IV. Our quote comes from Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. All right, Sam, what's our POV?
Positive vibes only.
That's right. Shout out to all our great heroic listeners. And hope everyone has a great 4th of July week. And stay safe and have fun.
And we lit up your world like the